Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. I am doing a reading for the sign of Taurus. Okay, so let's get started here. This is just a general reading. So if this reading resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'm doing a 10 card spread, and then I'll pick, this deck is hard to mix. I'm going to pick 10 cards from this deck here that I'm shuffling, and then we'll pick 3 extra cards for a little bit more guidance, messages. Excuse me. I hope everybody's doing well in this crazy time. I've done a couple readings with regards to this pandemic, and it just says we need to do what's right, keep going, think of each other, and we'll be okay. It's just we need to change our ways a little bit for Mother Earth, for the universe. Okay, so here we go. Can I please have 10 cards for the sign of Taurus? Please, 10 cards for the sign of Taurus. If there's anything going on, Taurus, you want any insight, guidance with messages, think of it now as I'm shuffling, and hopefully it will come out for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not meant for you, okay? All right, here we go. 10 cards for Taurus, please. Okay. 6 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Wands, the Hierophant, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands, the Star, and 10 of Wands. Okay, and then this deck, 1 card please for the sign of Taurus, 1 card please for the sign of Taurus, 1 card please for the sign of Taurus, and 1 card please for the sign of Taurus. Okay, and you got time to go. This deck, 1 card for the sign of Taurus, please. 1 card for the sign of Taurus, please. And you got 4 of Emotion. And then the last deck here, 1 card for the sign of Taurus, please. 1 card for the sign of Taurus. 1 card for the sign of Taurus. Okay. Thank you. Reach out. Alrighty. So, your first card that you got is the 6 of Cups. This card represents you in this situation. And this card, the 6 of Cups, is a card of sweetness, kindness, and innocence. The 6 of Cups brings with it memories of happy times in the past. It can represent a time of sweet, simple joys, or it can be something larger. Perhaps a passionate pursuit or beloved creative endeavor that you let go of will return to your life. It could be a harbinger of someone from your past whom you would welcome back into your life. So, a card of sweet kindness, innocence, memories of happy times in the past. It can represent a time of sweet, simple joys or something bigger, maybe a passionate pursuit or beloved creative endeavor that you let go of will return to your life, or someone from your past might be coming back, Taurus, into your life. Now, what's crossing you is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card, major message. So pay attention here. This is what's crossing you at this time. And the Wheel of Fortune card talks about an unexpected change in your plans, a conflict of interest, or an idea ready to materialize. Whatever happens will be beyond your control. This card advises you to get ready for something new. Don't be rigid with your plans at this time, but prepare to go with the flow. It is likely that the temporary chaos will bring good fortune in the long run. Events will unfold in such a way that it will be impossible to miss the hand of fate in your affairs. Be ready to make the most of it. Okay, so an unexpected change in your plans is crossing you right now. It's out of your control. Your cards are telling you to get ready for something new. Be prepared to go with the flow. It is likely that this temporary situation, chaos, will bring you good fortune in the long run. It'll be hard to notice the hand of fate in this situation, but make sure you make the most of it. Now, maybe we will take another card here, ask for another card, just to get a little bit more insight on this Wheel of Fortune card. Could I have one more card, please, on top of the Wheel of Fortune for Taurus, just to get a little bit more insight with this? Okay, thank you very much. One more card on top of it, and you got the King of Cups. So I'm going to be talking about someone here, possibly you or someone, it'll be you or someone you know. I'm just going to describe this person to you. The king obviously is a male, doesn't have to be in your reading though, because this is a general reading, it's not specific. So the king is, they're talking about someone, again, like I said, might be you or someone you know, this is who's crossing you, is peaceful, sensitive, affectionate, and calm. He loves his home and values family and a relaxed home life. He prefers to lead by teaching through gentle guidance. He may enjoy expressing himself creatively, but is even more supportive of others' creativity, sometimes at the expense of his own. He is generally friendly and caring, a very nice man to have around. He can be overly sentimental and may seem soft to those who don't know him well. So this Wheel of Fortune card, you know, they're saying that there might be the change coming, and to go with the flow could have something to do with this person that they're talking about, this king that they're talking about. So just be ready. Maybe this is someone that's going to come back into your life. So you'll, hopefully if it resonates with you, you'll know who they're talking about. Your third card is the Foundation card, and you got the Seven of Wands. This card illustrates the basis or foundation of the situation, and you got the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands talks about, with this card, someone or something has put a block in your path. Before you can move forward and continue on your journey, you have to face a challenge. You need to be brave, strong, and confident. This is not a fight to ignore. There is too much at stake. You cannot afford to give up. You must defend yourself. Okay, so your foundation right now. someone is saying, they're saying, your cards, the universe, your angels are saying that someone or something has put a block in your path and you can't not move forward until you face this challenge. You need to be brave, strong, and confident when you're dealing with this. You can't ignore this fight. You have too much at stake. You cannot give up. You must defend yourself. So let's see, get a little bit more insight what they're talking about here, about this block. Can I please have another card on top of the Seven of Wands for some guidance for Taurus? Find out a little bit more here. Another message or clarification on top of the Seven of Wands, please. Thank you. And it says here, Page of Swords. Okay, so the page cards, these cards represent messages. I'm going to describe someone here to you. This could be maybe, again, because it's a general reading, I'm not sure, but this Page of Swords will is going to describe to you someone's character. So it could be you or someone you know. Maybe this is the person that has maybe put the block in your path, or maybe this is someone you need to defend yourself to. But it says here, this person is insatiably curious. She wants to know everything. She can be infuriating and annoying, but she can also help open up your thinking with all her questions. She is perfect for problem solving and out-of-the-box thinking. She can be an overachiever or a slacker, if not properly challenged. Her mind is brilliant and sharp, but she does lack intellectual discipline. Like I said, pages can also represent messages. In this case, a message about a problem, a solution, or gossip. So maybe this person that they're describing will, you'll be hearing some gossip about them or from them. Maybe they'll help you with this problem, this block, or give you a solution. So that person I just described, maybe that's someone important in your life at this present time. Okay, so your next card, the fourth card, is the Hierophant. It's a major arcana card, so major message. This card represents your past, and it shows influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. So the Hierophant talks about, let me just get to the Hierophant here, indicates a perfect balance of belief with practice. It is a good omen if you're facing a problem. So there you go. This problem that they're talking about before. It is a good omen if you're facing a problem, as it indicates that you know the solution, but you need to find a way to put it into practice. If you are asked to teach, this card reminds you to be a good teacher, always seeking to make wisdom clear to any students. It can also indicate that you should seek a teacher for yourself, perhaps a formal or semi-formal course of study. Maybe the Hierophant is asking you to imagine what your life would be like if you lived by what you believe. Oh, interesting. So if you live by what you believe, let's get a card on that. Can I have another card on the Hierophant, please? Another card on the Hierophant, please. Another card for my Taurus friends on the Hierophant. Some insight. Thank you. Three of Swords. So the Hierophant was talking about a perfect balance of belief with practice, a good omen if you're facing a problem. It says that you do know the solution, you just need to find a way to put it into practice. So let's see. The Three of Swords can help us put that into practice. So the Three of Swords is one of the dreaded cards in the Tarot deck. Life does sometimes bring us these moments, and this card signifies that. It represents a new raw pain. It can be a major situation, such as finding your lover unfaithful, or a smaller one, such as cutting and hurtful words from a trusted friend. Swords represent the truth, and in this case, of the truth hurting very much indeed. Okay, so I need to get another card for that, because I like every card to end with positive energy, so we can continue on a positive note. So I need another card, please, for on top of the Three of Swords, to give a little bit more insight and guidance here before we move on to the next one. Another card on top of Three of Swords. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords talks about a difficult situation. So we know about this. You're dealing with two conflicting ideas or a challenging decision, but you're not willing to face the situation. You've closed your eyes to it. Rather than view it rationally, your emotions are distracting you. The Two of Swords suggests that this situation would benefit from a more rational decision than from an emotional one. It can also represent a truce or stalemate. So basically, what they're saying there is the situation, this problem, this challenge that you have in front of you, you have to use your brain. You have to be smart about this, okay? You have to be logical. You have to do don't follow your heart in this situation. You have to be smart about it, okay? Your next card is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is your immediate future. This card illustrates what is likely to happen next. And you got the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles, it does talk about, it represents a miser. You may have plenty, but you are afraid to use it, share it, or enjoy it. Something is threatening you, whether your own fears or something trying to take away what is yours. You are so afraid of losing what you have that you hold on to it too close. Your attitude towards your gifts, whether it's your money, your belongings, your time, or your health, has become twisted, controlling, and unhealthy. So basically with the Four of Pentacles, I just think like sometimes maybe you're causing some of the drama, or you have, I'm just gonna have a drink of my tea, hold on. Just look inward and make sure the situation that you're in right now that we're talking about, make sure you're not causing it. Make sure you're not complaining and causing problems or adding to it, okay? Just be logical. You know, you have a lot in your life right now, a lot to be grateful for. You have a great life. You have a lot in your life. You're just afraid to use it. You're afraid to share it or enjoy it. So that's all ego. That's all ego-based, ego-driven, okay? So get rid of the ego and look inside your spirit, your soul. Your spirit will realize that you have so much to be grateful for, and you should use it. You should share it. You should enjoy it. You feel a little bit threatened, okay? But it's just your own, it might just be your own fears. So that's ego-driven too, okay? You're afraid of losing what you have, so you're holding on to it so tight. You don't have to do that. Just relax. You're trying to control it too much, okay? So just, it's usually ego-based. So just your cards are telling you that, you know what, just everything is good. you know, you have to make a choice or a decision, or there's a challenge that you're facing, and just be smart about it. You don't fear false evidence appearing real. That's what fear stands for, false evidence appearing real. So probably if you sit down and really think about what you're scared of, there's no reason to be scared about it, okay? And then your crowning card is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. This card represents the outcome that you desire the most in this situation. The outcome that you desire most in this situation, Taurus. And this card indicates the potential for thievery, sneaking about, and trickery. Someone involved in this situation has decided to use sabotage, to achieve his or her goals, which may or may not be honorable. A strategic plan has been devised and enacted and will likely be successful, at least as a means to an end. So the crowning card, the card that represents the outcome you desire the most in the situation, the Seven of Swords. And this indicates the potential for thievery, sneaking about, and trickery. Someone involved in this situation has decided to use sabotage to achieve his or her goals, which may or may not be honorable. So let's get another card on this. Let's get a little insight on the Seven of Swords, please, for Taurus. Another card on top of the Seven of Swords, please, for Taurus. Okay. Three of Cups. And so the Three of Cups talks about this joyful card represents a time of celebration and mutual support. It is the grateful recognition of friends, family, and community, and all that they add to our lives, often in the form of holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, or other celebrations. The Three of Cups can suggest the ending of disagreements by way of happy compromise. It is an all-around good omen in financial, relationship, work, or spiritual concerns. So that's great. Okay, so that gives you a little bit more insight. So that's really what the outcome you desire is: a time of celebration, mutual support, grateful recognition of family, friends, community, and all that add to our lives, often in the form of holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, or other celebrations. So this cup can suggest the ending of a disagreement by way of happy compromise. So maybe you have to compromise with someone. It is an all-round good omen in financial, relationship, work, or spiritual concern. So that's fun. That's awesome. Now, your seventh card is yourself. This is your self-image, how you see yourself in this current situation. And you got the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is talking about, well, it hardly needs any explanation. It is nothing more and nothing less than an ideal family life. For you, this can mean just that, or it can represent the components of such a life: a safe, comfortable place to live, and people, either friends or family, to share your life. It's about having people to share your joys and support you through your sorrows. So that's beautiful. That's you. That's how you see yourself. The ideal family life, or the components of such a life: a safe, comfortable place where you have your friends and family to share your life with, all your joys and sorrows. You have lots of support. That's awesome. Your eighth card is the Two of Wands. This card represents your environment, the influences of those around you. It can show how others see you in this situation. So the Two of Wands talks about or suggests the need to choose between two ventures. In this case, either option requires your full passion and attention. So this is your environment card, okay? This is not the time to split your focus and your energy, although both choices are appealing. Go with your instincts and you will make the right choice. Go with your instincts. I'm just going to pick up my book. Drop it. Go with your instincts and you will make the right choice. So let's get a card here to give you a little bit more insight on that. Oh, should I take that one? It just fell out. Maybe Three of Pentacles. So I'll just put it over this one here. So Three of Pentacles over the Two of Wands. Let me just tell you what this one talks about. This is going to give you a little bit of insight on these two ventures, these two choices that you have. So this is a card. This card is a sign that all is going well. If you have started a new business, embarked on a new project, or begun a health or fitness routine, you are seeing the signs of progress and even of prosperity. You've paid attention and done the best you can. You're getting attention and probably reimbursement for your work. Not only is the external recognition satisfying, but you are also finding much personal fulfillment in your endeavors. Okay, so there you go. All is going well. If you've started a new business, embarked on a new project, or begun a health or fitness routine, you're seeing the signs of progress and even prosperity. So you've done the best you can. So that hopefully gives you a little bit of insight there. And then your ninth card is the Star. It's a major arcana card. It's what you hope for and fear the most in this situation. What you hope for or fear the most in this situation. And the Star says, in the face of troubling events, the Star offers hope and guidance. As you emerge from troubled waters, you will find clear signs directing your path. Now is the time to stop focusing on what has happened in the past and look instead to the future. The universe is offering refreshment. A transformation is at hand. You just need to reach out and take it. Even if the evidence of your senses indicates otherwise, focus only on the hope that is provided. Steer your actions by the light of the shining star, and you will soon be on solid ground. So, hope and guidance. Okay? So there you go. In your outcome card, this card indicates the probable outcome if all things remain as they are, and you got the Ten of Wands. So, the Ten of Wands talks about, asking for help. You've got a lot on your plate right now. You have to shift that. You're carrying too much, but it is a victory card. It signifies that you've achieved your goals, but it also indicates an ending to something. This phase of the project is over. You cannot continue on in this manner. It is just too much work. Now is the time to scale back on your workload, downsize the project, delegate tasks, hire more staff, ask for help, do what is necessary to lighten your workload. So let's get a card on top of that one. Can I have a card on top of Ten of Wands, please? To a little bit more insight for Taurus. A little bit more insight on how to do this. lighten the load, ask for help, hire more staff, delegate. Thank you. And you got the Lovers. Okay, so are we supposed to ask for help from our partner maybe here? So the Lovers, you'll know if this resonates with you. Major Arcana card. Again, you have to make a choice, Taurus. This card represents a choice to be made. More importantly, it represents different ways to make decisions. When this card comes up in a reading, you're being asked to consider carefully how you make the important decision before you. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that there is a way to marry the head and the heart so that wise, balanced decisions can be made. So now they're telling you, before they were saying to you, use logic for that situation earlier, but your outcome card is telling you that on top of the 10 of Wands, if you're feeling like, overwhelmed or whatever, you have to make a decision. You use your heart and your head, okay? Logic and follow your heart with this outcome card to make your decision, to make that choice. Now we'll go through the clarifying cards. You had here, reach out. So reach out, maybe it's time to open your heart and arms and touch others with your spirit. Your ego is putting up a defense shield, having you believe that there are enemy forces out there from which you must be protected and withdraw. Your spirit, however, knows that there's no them to defend against. There are just us, beautiful souls needing to be loved, and right now needing your love. Examine your body posture. Are your arms folded tightly against your chest? Do you turn your body and eyes from those around you? Are you holding yourself away from others, afraid to connect and be part of their lives? Are you not allowing others to become a part of yours? Your spirit wants you to connect with others now. Unfold your arms, turn towards those around you and reach out. Your love and healing forces are needed. Trust yourself to make a difference and connect. And then the second clarifying card here is the Four of Emotion. There are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity, as long as you act upon your dreams. And I can just give you a little bit more insight with that, with the Four of Emotion card. This card also, additional meanings of this card is needing to get motivated, not seeing what's being offered to you, time to focus on the positive, reflection and meditation, being too introverted. There are very positive forces around you just waiting to help. Awaken now from your reverie so that you can see all the endless possibilities that await you. Don't take any of the wonderful things in your life for granted. They're heaven sent. Instead, be grateful for them and then look around to see what other amazing opportunities heaven has in store for you. Daydreaming and going within can be healthy ways to get clarity on who you are and what you want from life. These methods may be used for contemplation. However, once you have the insights they deliver, remember to take focused action so that you don't miss out on the joy of living out your dreams. And then your last card, 45, time to go. is the name of the card. And what this card is talking about is endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. The Oracle's message: you are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. The relationship message: it's over, or at the very least, the form this relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost. Although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract, it is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. And the prosperity message with this card is, this message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances have come to an end. You will not find success. You will not find the success you desire by continuing with what is now in front of you. This is an auspicious sign because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. It is time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the more neutral concept of completion. You've finished your tasks and can rest assured that this ending will open up a powerful new avenue of opportunity, even better than any you can imagine. You have done all you can. Now trust that Spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life. And remember that when you close one door, another opens. And then lastly, Taurus, the protection message. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, as it doesn't have the map of your destiny. The soul does. Spirit loves you. Trust that. Okay, there you go, Taurus. If you like this reading, please like, share it if you know another Taurus, or subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'll leave my email underneath if you want a personal, more in-depth reading for just yourself. All the information is on the homepage. And take care of yourself and your family and your loved ones, and be safe. And I will see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks very much for your time. Take care. Bye.